Hello friends, again welcome to our channel Defense Series. Today's first defense update is coming from India-America Defense Agreement. The India-America 2+2 rattles China. The India-US Defense Agreement has not got well with China, which considers the physical advent of Washington in South Asia as a disruption of its monopoly in profits, diplomatic one-upmanship and ceaseless military bullying in the neighborhood. The trying times have been made gloomier by a recent report that despite boycott China calls, 3 in every 4 smartphones sold in India are Chinese. This by itself indicates why, through the ages, people and rulers of India failed to protect their self-interest and territory from foreign invaders and lost out on commerce and political sovereignty on their own land. Regrettably, the 21st century appears to be no different from the past. The smartphone segment in India rebounded after the lockdown to touch to an all-time high of 50 million units in September 2020, a quarter of which is with Chinese companies, collectively holding 76% of the market share, and not with any Indian company, despite the calls for Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. The second update is coming from the Beijing. Beijing eyes nuclear technology from France to strengthen its geopolitical dominance. China National Nuclear Corporation is a front for the Chinese Communist Party and seeking similar nuclear technology from the West to illegally divert it to their military program, according to the diplomatic sources. China has intensified lobbying and back-channel negotiations in its attempt to obtain billions of dollars worth of civil nuclear technology from France. Global security agencies that track Beijing's move to dominate geopolitics said the proposed move, if it fructifies, could be a setback for stability in Asia and emerge as a matter of concern from India, Japan, and Taiwan. France has lately been at the forefront of a pushback against Chinese ambitions in Europe, and Beijing is currently lobbying hard to secure a visit by French President Macron in the near future, according to persons familiar with the dynamics of Sino-French ties. Beijing was engaging in political diplomacy and back-channel negotiations to arrange a visit to China by the French President to clinch the nuclear deal. As per the diplomatic sources, China is seeking to rekindle a 10 billion euro deal between China and government-controlled French nuclear technology giant Orano, which stalled in late 2018 over security concerns. The third military update is coming about India's first defense park, which is ready for launch. In a boost from Make in India initiative, the project aims at MSMEs is being promoted by the Kerala government as a center for world-class defense manufacturing. The focus on MSMEs is expected to push self-reliance in defense manufacturing, which the union government has been promoting, in what comes as a good news for the defense ecosystem, an area of focus on Narendra Modi government. The country's first defense park is ready for inauguration at Opulappam in Palakkad district of Kerala, located on Kochi-Coimbatore Industrial Corridor. The 60-acre park with a state-of-art infrastructure is intended exclusively for manufacturing of defense equipment for the armed forces as also markets abroad. The Kerala Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation (KINFRA) is the nodal agency for the project, has completed infrastructure development and civil work at the park. KINFRA is looking at the leading companies such as BEML, HAL and BEL as anchor investors of the 60-acre premises. The last update is coming from China. China gained grounds on India during the bloody summer in Himalayas. Both armies prepare for a long winter after battle lines were withdrawn in months of tense fighting as troops in the Himalayas hunker down for the brutal winter. The outcome of the worst clashes in decades is becoming clear. China has pushed further into territory once patrolled exclusively by India. A summer of fighting saw India lose control over about 300 square kilometers of area along the disputed mountainous terrain, according to Indian officials familiar with the situation. Chinese soldiers now prevent Indian patrols in that area, which is about 5 times the size of Manhattan. The last 6 months have effectively drawn new battle lines across a freezing high altitude desert, raising tensions to their highest point since India and China fought a war in the area 6 decades ago. Both armies are now preparing to stand their ground in mostly uninhabited terrain during winter months, in which temperature can drop to 40 degrees below zero. That's all for today. If you have any questions, then do comments. Please like, subscribe and share. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.